Hello, Amanda Newworth here. A free will exercise needs to go on. I'm going to just show you exactly what's going on here. But because we are in a war that is spiritual, it is 3D, it is 45D, it's everything. Even though we're spiritual beings and we love meditating, etc., sometimes we need to take action in the 3D. Because of the free will universe that we do live in, we need sometimes to express that free will. So I'm just going to show you what came across my desk here. Okay, so thank you so much too for the AVN, because they are just doing such an incredible job. So they have just realised I'll read it for you. The AVN has just discovered there are plans to use the data from the Australian Immunisation Register to inform state governments of who is and who is not vaccinated for the purposes of bringing in a vaccine passport within the next 2 months. Okay, so everyone will be warned. They've got it all in place. What we were not aware of is the fact that we can opt out of allowing the government to share our data with a third party, including sharing it with whomever will win the tender to operate the passport system. Time is short. That's why it's urgent, okay, everyone? This is why it's urgent. Since the federal government has already said that they have everything ready to go for the vaccine passports and are only waiting on the states to complete their end. Okay, of the New World Order Agreement. Anyway, so here's the link, right? So you've got to print it out. So if you don't have a printer, you've got to buy a packet of paper. Spread it around your friends. Find somebody who's got a printer, and print them out. And get them to your friends. Get them to your peeps. Get them to your good friends. Okay, this is important. For every single person who turned up to those wonderful expressions of free will on the 24th of July, every one of you need to do this, okay? Every one of you. So I'm actually going to now, I'm going to put this link below, okay? Now, as it says here about spend a few dollars on the proof of delivery, okay? So, express post, you'll get a proof of delivery, but I'll just show you something that we can do, okay? So as I go over to this window, so when you click the link below, it's going to bring you to this page here. And just scroll down a little bit and see this highlighted area here. That's where you click to download the actual form. And as it says, it's a PDF, it's fillable. But then also, you can print it out for your friends as well. So it can be completed by hand. So let's go and have a look at the form. Alrighty, so just to make it really easy for you to understand, because, they can be really tricky. I'm just going to run through it just so that you can understand. So AIR is the Australian Immunisation Register. And of course, this form is for ceasing correspondence and release of information. So it's up to you what you want to do, of course. But it's to receive information, or it's about shared to third parties such as vaccination providers. The interesting part about it is that you can put yourself down, and then your children. So I find this a little bit interesting because only one person can do it for their children. So I'm going, well, you might have to do it if you're the father and you don't want it, or if you're the mother, you're going to have to fill it out yourself as well. So there's a little bit of a trick there. In filling it out, these are really important things because they love to have it all squared away. Black and blue pen, print in block letters, mark with an X, and of course skip to go to the next thing of, we're all used to that sort of thing, okay? So when we come to this right-hand column here, this is where you need to tick the boxes. I do not want to receive information about my record. I do not want the immunisation registration to share. Yep. that is a definite tick, okay? Definite tick, and it's up to you whether you want to tick anything else. I do not want Air to share information about my children in my care with third parties such as vaccination providers. I would definitely tick that one if I had kids in my care. Mine are grown up, and I never vaccinated my own children, and they're up in their late 20s. I've been on this battle for a long time, just like many others. And I thank AVN so much, so much. Just remember to make sure you fill everything out. Basically, I think the key here is that if you've got a Medicare card, you're on the register. They've got your documentation. So here's the kiddies. So there's enough room for 3. But if you have more than 3 kiddies, just print this second page off or get a couple of these forms so that you can make sure. Of course, you can use your computer to fill this out because it's fillable. So you click on the box and then and it should, before you print it out, and then of course sign it once you've printed it out. And then here is the address, Department of Human Services right there. Okay, Canberra. So they're going to be really busy. Here we go. $7.95 for a letter plus a signature. But with registered post letters, it's only $5.40 for just an envelope. $5.40. It's expensive, but it's worth it, don't you think? For the price of freedom. What's the price of freedom? And then if we go down here, what you need to do is when you go in and you're submitting your letter, you can actually just do the delivery confirmation, $2.95 on top of it. So what, $8.35 or something like that. Okay, so look, get onto it, everybody. Just if you know that you've got people who don't have a printer, etc., we've got to help each other out on this one. All right, and lots of love. And here's to free will and our no consent and saying no. And this is a war. Okay, lots of love to you all. Lots and lots of love. Get onto it ASAP. Love you. Bye.